All right, we should be live. Sorry, I've got a lot of messages open on the side. A lot of admin stuff today. I've had a very, very, very interesting day. I'm sure I'll talk about it at some point. I'm working on a side project, not related to the admin stuff. No, I'm working on a side project, and it is very fun, and I think it's gonna be my best video ever. Pretty confident. Nothing to do with Watcher Realms or Gacha, but just a big video I've been preparing, and I drove around for 4 hours today doing research, basically. I put it in quotes, but it was research. By the way, I just want to show you, we have 3 videos coming out today. I just finished filming all of them. You can see I kind of went on a crazy filming spree. I did back to back to back. We have the Should You Summon for Numera and Valeria that will come out the second this stream ends. We have a new update breakdown. This video turned out amazing. You can see 15 minutes of raw footage, but this is going to edit down to like 11. I'm very proud of how quickly we went through that and how succinctly. And then for people that follow my raid content, there's something really cool happening in raid tomorrow and that I'm very excited about. Gear Dungeon 2. I'm streaming Gear Dungeon 2 probably tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided yet. It comes down to if people want a pulse party. I probably should have already mentioned that in a video. Maybe I'll make an announcement. But if people want pulse parties for this stuff, then we'll see. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to go on to Cholu's account right now. It's going to be an email login. And I think we're doing Gear Dungeon 1 today. If I remember right, I don't remember what I said we're pushing to. It's going to turn. Code, please, Cholu. Let me review my notes. I only usually have like 4 to 5 to 6 takeovers on the books at once. So that's easy to juggle, but I'm usually in conversation with like 20 people at once, and that gets me very confused a lot. Okay, we're gonna get at least stage 8 in Gear Dungeon. Actually, wait, is that for Gear Dungeon 2? Oh yeah, we're gonna aim for at least stage 8. I hope we can get stage 9. If I'm really in my zone and the gear got a little better, I know he's been farming. I think we can get stage 10. But I'm not, no guarantee on 10. The goal is 8. We're gonna get 8, and then it's like, can we do even better and get 9, and then 10 would be gravy. Okay, I'm just waiting for the login. Hopefully he sends that to me soon. He's typing. Get the tunes on. Also, for people who like my Etheria content, I have a bunch more Etheria content, particularly streams that will come out over the next month. Just was chatting with them for a while, and that's definitely going to happen, so that's pretty cool. Am I pulling for Papa? No. I've decided no. How do I choose takeovers? I don't choose it. People choose me. Takeovers are paid. Is a paid service. It's not a free thing. I do giveaways fairly frequently. I actually have a big raffle planned next week where I'm going to basically sell raffle tickets for $5, and each raffle, every hour, will raffle off a free takeover. So if I do that for enough hours, people have a pretty good chance to get them at a crazy discount. But yeah. Use my guide to beat 3, 20, 120, and 121. Can't get the game on. I think that update issue is fixed. I don't know how much. Top of every stream that has takeovers has the prices linked, without exception. Also, one of the mods can drop the link for you. All right, we got the code. I'm gonna go faster than I normally do today because I have a really jam-packed evening, and I want to get those videos out as soon as possible. My editor will have them to me within an hour or two. Shout out to Mitchell, and then I gotta get those thumbnails going. We'll probably do a thumbnail if anyone wants to see behind the scenes, we'll probably do a thumbnail in between this account and the next account, because I know the other guy's a little busy right now. Let's go into Gear Dungeon 1. Ooh, God. It's not his fault. He's going to get what he paid for, which is a max push, whether you start on stage 1 or stage 12. However, this bothers me because this account's way too overpowered for probably up through stage 5. So that's just, this is going to be like 15 minutes of actual, probably more, 20, 25 minutes of just playing through this. But it's part of it. All right, let's buckle up. I like to take everyone out. Hawkus, my moderator, just shaded the takeover pricing. I see an Ezreath. I see a Valise. This is getting cheeky. Is this a bonded Virna? It is. No skill ups. That's not great, but we're not going past 10 anyway, so it's not the end of the world. I think I will go like this, and I'll do Valise on the bottom and Beatrix here. I think that will work. Because Beatrix can help out if Valise needs it. And Valise's dead ones will still go over to Ezreath. Okay, we'll do that. Then I need some healers. Ireless. I'm always going to go for my Ireless. Take a Diao Chan. Do a Beelzebub. I'm starting to get more and more optimistic. We'll see what the gear looks like, but these heroes are looking very good. I think we'll take a Leia. Really just as a Lord, but maybe for a little boost in the middle of the end if we need it. Need another healer. He definitely has all the heroes, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna use. We have a Hollow built. Okay, well, I think I want to use Hollow. He doesn't have Gwendolyn, does he? That'd be amazing. All right, we need some tank. And I think I'll bring another tank just to be safe. Actually, you know what? Does he have Karosa? Here's a good use for Karosa. She's just gonna boost all of these mages. Why not? Let's have some fun. Let's not gear until we have to. Let's make it interesting. The bar. Oh, thanks, guys. Sorry. I have no idea what to expect, but... Oh, yeah, really bad spot. Because, yeah, we're just completely overpowered for stage 3 through 6, probably. 7 will be the first, like, use our brain moment, I would suspect. Yeah, like, we don't even need to ult. We just have the leftovers is plenty. I'm surprised one of Ezreath's awakenings isn't like when you place him, he has a full 5 stacks, you know? I'd feel like that would be one of his awakenings. You don't even have to ult with Beelzebub. This is very good so far. I mean, we're very overpowered. Use this every month? Do you get a free member join every month? I don't know if that's worth it. How do you get a takeover? They're for purchase. All these guys are paid takeovers. We have at least 2 today, very likely 3. I have 3 to do today. I just don't have if I have time to stream all of them. Those guys like run around sometimes. It's kind of insane. Definitely not as designed. Look at them. They're not even getting away from them. What are these guys doing? You get a free members. Oh, yeah. If you're a member, you get a free super chat. That's for sure. Thank you very much for being a member for 19 months, Hawkus. That's freaking awesome. Where would I be without my moderators? Nowhere. Lost. Quick reminder to like the stream, guys. I've been trying to do more takeover streams because people have been telling me they've been liking it. But, I need you guys to like the stream as well as, you know, like it in your heart so I can keep doing it. Yeah, we're really broken for this level. Be amazing if we could do the whole thing without gearing. What's up, Squatch? How you doing, buddy? I feel like I've been seeing you a lot more lately. Squatch is one of the OGs of the game. Squatch was one of the winners of my first takeover giveaway ever. I gave away 5 takeovers. Why did I do it? Does anyone remember why I did that? I think we probably hit a milestone, but I gave away 5 takeovers, and some real like OGs of the game and of the channel were part of that. I know Squatch was. I think, were you Hawkus? I think maybe Raijin was. R-Type's here. R-Type's the more senior moderator. I wouldn't call him the better moderator. You guys are all good. Yeah, your account is crazy. I actually haven't seen your account in so long. I mean, I know you watch all of Glace's stuff, which means you must love GVG, and you've been playing for this long, and you're a good player, so I'm just sure your account's cracked out. Confident in that. Watching me while you stream? Well, that doesn't really mean anything, because if you're watching me, inherently you're watching, or like naturally you're watching me while you stream, because you're always streaming. The fun fact about R-Type, everyone should subscribe to R-Type. Maybe Hawkus, you could put his link below. R-Type is streaming, I would guess 18 hours a day. I think that's about right. Lots of BP focus gearing, gross. Couple years, the game's been out for, GVG's only been out for 2 years. So since it came out. The synergy with Ezreath and Valise, where like Valise gets so much rage, like that's probably the most underrated part. I mean, Valise can ult so consistently with Ezreath cycling. In content where she has stuff to hit, it's crazy. You have every Overlord border. I mean, look at this. These guys can't even move right now. This is crazy. Valise plus Beatrix is the biggest hack this game has ever seen. This is a joke. Harry is had a little diarrhea the past few days, and he's finally good now, and I think he's finally just exhausted and sleeping it off. Look at this guy. He's showing up. Look at this guy. A little sweaty too. It's kind of disgusting. He must not be feeling good. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why, because I gave away 5. Maybe he was hitting 5,000. Does that sound right? It might have been like 5 for 5,000. I remember though, I was living in Germany. My brother was visiting from Dresden, and he was sleeping in our living room, but I had to stream until like 3 a.m. because I was doing like Void Rift for people. So yeah, this is why it's not the player's fault at all, but this is why, like, personally, it's just annoying when I have to beat these lower levels, because I mean, that we were never even close to not completely dominating that for every second. But running the level takes 5 minutes or whatever, 4 minutes, right? Probably 5 minutes. It's just frustrating. Actually, probably switch Ireless and Beelzebub. I actually probably should switch, put Elise here and Beelzebub here, now that I think about it. Any new games? There's one game I might be working with that seems really, really cool. It's called, oh my God, what, Duet? What's it called? I was just talking to Ash about this yesterday. Duet Night Abyss. It's very interesting because it's like kind of it's like an action RPG. It was designed as a gacha, but then they changed their mind and it's not a gacha, which is great. I feel like so often these games are like, we're not going to be a gacha, and then gotcha, it is a gacha. But this one went the other way. They were like, you know what, we're not doing a gacha, which I found very interesting. TBD if I cover it. We're just chatting with them, but if we can get something together, I mean, it'll be a great change of pace game. So I'm very interested. The only other things are I really want to try Arknights. Has anyone played the new Arknights yet? I really do want to try it. But I know I don't know if I have enough time right now. Yeah, you can farm for everything, but I mean, gacha inherently means, to me, let me know if you guys disagree. I do think I'm kind of a gacha expert. To me, gacha means like some way to limit your gameplay through caps, and a way to limit your gameplay through some kind of summoning RNG mechanic, a vending machine mechanic. That's why they call it gacha, right? So there's no summoning RNG, and there's no stamina cap in that game. So to me, inherently, it's just not a gacha. Yes, it's grindy as hell, and you have to farm like a madman, apparently. But Chaos Zero, I think War Guides has that covered. I did reach out to Chaos Zero when it came out, but this is one of the problems I have. I mean, I've talked about it before. I think I'm really transparent about this stuff. I work nonstop, which is very easy to do because my job is really fun. But because of that, I just can't really play besides Pokemon Go, I don't play a single game I'm not paid to play in some way. It's just my business model. It's how I'm able to make so much content and have my editor taken care of. And, you know, I mean, I produce as much content as almost any gacha creator in the space, I would say. Whether you like it or whether you think it's good or not, it's another story. But yeah, because of that, I can't really play many games for fun. So I reached out to Chaos Zero Nightmare maybe a month after it came out, and I was like, hey, maybe they'd be interested. And they said they'd let me know in January, and I never heard anything. So they're more interested in, this is a problem I have a lot, is a lot of these games are more interested in Hoyoverse creators, and I'm not a Hoyoverse creator, you know, at all. I'm very much like Watcher of Realms. So then games like Dragonair and Raid like love me because it's like, oh, it's like, you know, our audience skews a little older, and it's, you know, this kind of more realistic graphics, dark fantasy, medieval style, as opposed to like the anime style. So it's just like, yeah, they want to work with what's his name, Gotcha Smack, right? They don't want to work with me as much. I mean, Etheria likes me, but that's basically it. I do have more Etheria content coming out the next month, so that's cool. Like, I'd still mess this placement up, but it won't matter. Any small recommendations? I mean, the best thing you could do is to watch my 3 to play series and just watch those streams while you play, and you'll see every min-max I do while I progress. I'm also hoping to start a new account from scratch, maybe just do like a 1-month account. I'm hoping to do that maybe in March, I was thinking. It really depends on how my knee recovery goes and stuff, but that would be really fun. You'll see in my video later today where I break down the new update. Part of the new update, they made a lot of the new player first couple day things even better, which is very cool. Like, very cool. So, for example, you get Eliza now for free on day 2 for logging in. So, like, no one will ever complain that they don't have a Piercer Lord ever again because you now get Eliza for free, which is, it's just amazing. Like, that's so player friendly, it's insane. And that's why Watcher's the best. Thank you very much, Daniel. What Hawk has said is a great tip. However, I would say also don't be afraid to level some pieces. The amount of people who are like, I'm stuck, I want to pay you $500 for takeover. And I'm like, no, don't pay me, just level your gear past plus 12. You know, at some point you have to 16 your gear, even if they're not good. If you pull Kineza, cry to your bill. Yeah, if you pull Kineza, just accept that God hates you. Get back to Dragon Ball Dokkan. I don't really know. I mean, I know what Dragon Ball is. I don't know what Dragon Ball Dokkan is. Is that different than Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball? Motto Immortals? Oh, I have a Motto Immortal ad coming out tomorrow. Maybe even today. Let me actually ask them. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball mobile game. Is it good? I feel like with a property like that, I'd be worried the game isn't good because the game doesn't have to be good because people like Dragon Ball so much, right? That's an issue I think a lot of these games have when they're based off of like an unbelievably popular property. It's like unless the game is absolute dog water, like people will play it. So the devs aren't really incentivized as much to make the game good. Hope that makes sense. Like, why spend millions of dollars making a good game when you can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars making an acceptable game and then make, you know, 100x your profit instead of 100x profit instead of 10x. I mean, they're all going to make money if they have a big property like that. So, I actually stopped counting my Kinezas. I think I'm at like A7, but I don't know. No Kineza, that's insane. Am I at that? I think I am. I just pulled her the other day again. People told me some people couldn't get on, but then other people told me it was fixed. So I don't really know. Bambi summoned 17 Razak on like that original Arrogance banner, which is insane. That's still like the worst luck I think in Watcher Realms history. Bambi's probably sleeping now. They're genuinely good games. Oh, that's good. Maybe it's worth a look. Messed up again. How many times can I do this? So the good thing is, even if we have to gear, we won't have to gear that aggressively, just because this account has such great heroes for this content, which is nice. Really awesome heroes. When did Valisa's summons get the ability to go anywhere on the map? Like anywhere. But it seems like only sometimes. That's no, but I've used Valise and I see them running around outside of her range. But yeah, maybe Beatrix takes it to the next level. Didn't they have a whole patch? They had a patch where they said that was fixed. Was that literally lip service? It's definitely not listening to her kit, unless they retroactively changed it. I know Valise's kit very well. I put out a ton of Valise content. I think I might be able to salvage this. I wasn't paying attention to Ezra. I also think this is the sign that we have to gear after this. Oh no, we're gonna die because nothing's gonna make contact with these invisible guys, huh? Do you care if I 3-star this or not? Well, that doesn't matter. All right, let's just gear it. Oh, here's an issue. If you're having trouble logging in, guys, apparently, are you sure you're logging into the right server? Because if you're in the US now, you need to be on the US server, or you'd be using, like that's the only way. Or you need to be using a VPN if you want to use the old, when I say server, excuse me, like the client, right? So if I show you this, you see it says Watcher Realms US. If I had a VPN on, I would not be able to use this. And if I didn't have a VPN on, like I wouldn't be able to use this one. That's just like the normal Watcher Realms. So that could be it. Pretty impressive, right? I mean, look at, no offense, but this build's really incomplete, and it was totally working. Very sad there. Very underfarmed, I would say, on this. Very underfarmed. Holy crap, dude! Come on. That's insane. Got to do better than that, my man. Got to farm more gear A3. I mean, we're going to get it just because the heroes are OP, but it's going to be way harder than anyone would have guessed a minute ago, because this is, this gear's crazy. I mean, that is a saving grace for sure. Just bad luck with rolls. All right, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't take this critically. I think people hire me for takeovers also because they want my advice. Just not true. You have 3 ancient rings. If you farmed a lot, you know, if you farm thousands and thousands of times, you will eventually get the 1 in every 100 or 1 in every 120 that are the actual rates. So, yeah, I mean, I can see you kind of got screwed on the distribution here, but it's just not possible, right? I mean, you actually really got screwed on the distribution, to be fair, but we're still talking 16 ancients. Crazy distribution. 12, 19 ancients. I mean, it's not like you have 30 of each, which isn't a problem for your accounts. I'm just saying, You know, if you get screwed like this, just you got to keep going. But yeah, that actually is unbelievable, because I think this is 17 and 20 because we have the 2 pieces on. I wasn't counting, right? That's crazy. Yeah, but no, I can tell though. I mean, you haven't forged a single quad in the current climate of the game. That's very unlikely if you farm sufficiently on a level 92 account. It's no big deal, but just something to keep in mind. They must have added that then, like retroactively, to like justify it, because they probably couldn't undo the glitch. Right now we're doing gear dungeon 1, hopefully up to stage 10. Maybe, I don't know. Very interesting. Okay. We have better than this. Guys, definitely don't do this. You don't need to save a bunch of copies at promo 1. Build 2 copies. That's plenty. 3 if you want to be very conservative. Elysia. Dylan, you can look it up in the gallery. Just go to Arbiters and you'll see who the Epic Lord is. Yeah, to be fair, Alec, yeah, I didn't think this was your count, but I'm saying he has had bad luck. I mean, what are the chances he would have 4 of these? 4, and he has got 18 and 17 and 20 or whatever it is. I mean, that is crazy. However, you can just tell it's underfarmed because, like, there's 3 tier 2s here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. No, 5 tier 2 and tier 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tier 2. Oh wait, hold on. 8 tier 2 and tier 3. I mean, the distribution sucks, and he's still gonna get it done because these heroes are just gorgeous. But like, I'm just saying, and it's not an indictment here. It's just it's to express that a lot of people think they farmed a lot, but they haven't. Like even you, Alec, if D said you had bad luck, if you farmed what I thought was a lot, it'd be impossible to have bad luck because the law of large numbers. Like it just would have to even out to some capacity at some time. You know, if you farmed 100,000 runs. I mean, realistically, let's say 20,000. That's what I would say. Okay. What's up, Sean? I think it is. I did get a haircut. Wearing a hat, but I did get a haircut. But that's been featured in the vast majority of my videos. It's a pretty significant haircut over a week ago. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. This piece is insane. I don't think you realize how lucky you are with this piece. Better than every single breastplate on my account for Gacha. That's amazing. You messed with it at all? Dang, I would just re-roll this until the HP was nice. That's amazing. Wow, congrats. Insane. I do think we can quick equip for Ezreath because the Beatrix build and Valise build are definitely good enough now. Guys, there are a nice chunk of good legendary artifacts. I have a whole tier list on my website. I know I haven't added every new mythic artifact, but every epic artifact is there. And not having the Tumultuous Horn is going to hurt this account right now. Oh, what a disaster. Guys, Ireless's passive is the #1 skill to upgrade in this entire game. Wow, that's so unfortunate. There's no more important skill. You could have every character with no skill ups. This is the skill, and only having one into it holding you back. No, sorry, Harbinger. It wouldn't be fair to everyone else. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Rajan? Absolutely, you cannot. We have wanted to. I mean, go watch any of my old content. It was all just the only reason we have anything at all is because I wouldn't shut up forever. But yeah, no, they've hard refused to give us drop rates. It's just something we've had to accept and move on from. I've gone back. We've had phone calls. I've probably messaged with them on 50 different occasions about it. I've done so many studies. No, we have community source data, so it's something, but shouldn't you just delete crit rate main items? I definitely wouldn't. On an account like this, you saw the gear. Why would you do that? Crit rate main set's not as bad as a lot of you guys think, especially until you have really good gear and you're getting crit rate in the subsets. Crit rate main set allows you to use some really, really nice pieces that don't have crit rate on it, but have huge rolls on other stuff. Really foolish to do that, in my opinion. So here what I'm doing, I'm just looking for the subsets I want and just taking tier 2 or 3 when I can, because it gets the extra 10% bonus there. All right, let's go. Sheik geared at all? Actually, okay, for sure. At the improvement in the damage, that is significant. I don't even think I remembered to quick equip Ezreath, so we'll have to remember after this. 2 purple soulstone save. Nice. He's just going insane. See, but I don't even see Beatrix's summons. That's what I'm saying. Belisa's summons are just flying around the map. That's what I'm saying. They're not even traveling with Beatrix. They're just going like sicko mode. When he said what? Oh, they're going to help the flies, but the flies aren't over there. Oh. Oh, you mean when the dev said that? Yeah, that's for sure. We have to wait for these guys to come out? What's going on? We have to wait for these guys? That's great. Look at that. Look how that's great. It's like the fastest you can clear. If you guys want to speed up your gear dungeon farm, bring Valise and Beatrix. So good news, bad news. For sure, we're going to get stage 10. For sure, we're not going to do stage 11. But I mean, 10 is a great place to settle. And I'll tell you, once you farm more, you will get stage 11. And once you farm even a month hard straight, you'll get stage 13 with these heroes. This is so legit. All right, we might be rescheduling the second takeover today, and instead, if we do that, we'll do a Matrix takeover for my friend's son. How's that sound, guys? Why is Valise so strong? Why is she able to deal that damage? Aren't we on stage 8 or 9? Why is that damage even possible? I think this is 8. Her build is not good enough to justify that damage. That's crazy. What is that? Oh my god. Look at that damage. I can't believe this. I might not even ult with Ezra this whole time. I might just use him to keep Valise's ults coming. I guess I have to use him so he has more ready to eat more, but this is insane. Is anyone else kind of blown away by this? Maybe you've already seen people. This is the first time I've done this exact combo. This is insane. This is blowing my mind. Also, we passed 100 viewers. We're at 130 viewers now, and we only have 40 likes on the stream. Please do me a favor and like the stream. I'll pull back the curtain a little further. Streams they're really just for community building, which I do love doing, and I love doing takeovers live when I can. But every second I'm streaming, I'm not making video, which is way better for the channels, for its growth, for the bottom line, for everything. My work-life balance, streams really are just like a fun community thing, and I just like doing it once in a while. But if you don't like it, then don't like the stream. But if you like it and you want to keep coming, then like the stream, please. I really hate Ezerith for that. All right, we got to actually check his build. We're not going to get away with it again. Probably should build Kurosa too. Or just quick. This exact way, no. But a very, very similar comp would work, yes. And potentially this comp could work at 13 with really, really good gear. The rage cycling would be very difficult with this comp. But something very close to this comp would work. Right? This is basically the comp I did, except I use Virna. And I use some anti-heal, but you don't need it. I use Virna and Zealous instead of Beelzebub and Valise on the bottom, and I didn't use Beatrix. I used Valise and Ezreath at the top. I would if I had to do it this way, I think it still could work. I might consider using Honora instead of Beatrix and using her at the bottom and Valise on the top. I'd have to play around with it. I think with good enough gear, you can make something close work. I mean, I know people have done Beelzebub comps and not use anti-heal. A viewer sent that to me. Yeah, I'm sure Kriya would work perfect. Actually, yeah, maybe Valise could go banana mode with Kriya, though. That is true. At least Kriya would be someone summoning that could draw Valise over. There's no way this is the best possible gear. No way. Ooh, you got some cheeky little things hiding around here, though. What is that? What is a piece that beautiful doing on a Abomination? Actually, just cut the crit rate. Nothing really. Brutal. I'll take that. We don't need the attack. Definitely don't want Wailing Skull. That's useless. 9. Plasma donation. Jesus, dude. They let you watch YouTube when you donate plasma. I don't even really know. How does that differ from a blood donation? Obviously, it's more serious, but... All right, we're going to do Sun's Matrix next. I'm going to see if we can power through this. I think there's a chance. No, there's not a chance. Okay. That's what I get for reading my messages. I deserve that. You don't know what happened. I triggered Valise way too late when these guys are already moving. No reason not to already get your summons out way before. They only disappear once she they've each exhausted the number of attacks they get. I might be getting too greedy here not using Beelzebub though. Let's see. Yeah, I was. All right, good to know. You have to use Beelzebub on the first one. This is the first challenge we've had, which means 10 is going to be a challenge. sweet. I forgot to even flip Diao Chan and Beatrix, and I guess Valise is just everywhere. We should check how much damage she puts out. She's everywhere. They're even. What are they doing there? You've never donated blood, but you've donated plasma? So you only do it for money, is what you're saying. You wouldn't do it to help some sick kids. Yeah, but Beatrix's summons weren't there. That's what I'm saying. They might follow Beatrix's summons for a minute, but like when she was shooting those guys over here, when I said it, Beatrix's summons were not there. Unless I just couldn't see them. We don't even need skill ups. This is crazy. We don't need anything. This is crazy. Let's check this Valise damage. Oh my god. Holy crap. Doesn't feel balanced. A nurse scarred you while drawing blood? That is should not be a nurse. Forgot to check the damage. Only stage 10 matters anyway. All right, let's dial in. Let's dial in. I've not been giving this my full attention. Let's just try to min-max just the Valise damage. Ooh, interesting. I need a. That's a bummer. I need to ult later with Beelzebub. Ult with Constance, so hopefully those guys killed faster and we could save a couple hits. Also ult with Beatrix here to help out. Actually ult with Beatrix and see if we can skip an ult with Beelzebub. That'd be awesome. Maybe really not. Close. Ah, that's such a bummer. Okay. Learning a lot. I gotta call my girlfriend back. ult with him there. Easy when I'm not greedy. Back. Alright, cool. Oh, fetch. All right, looks good. How do you not trigger there? How do you not trigger? That's crazy. That's insane. Oh, again, I got a little lazy with it. You can see how much harder 10 is though. It really does ramp up. Leia could not be less necessary at all. I just had an extra spot, so I brought Leia as a lord for Ireless and Yachan. Leia could not be less important to what I'm doing. Leia and Kurosa are here because I had 2 extra spots. All right, there we go. The non-US client works if you're using a non-US account. The US client works if you're using a US account. Anything else, you need to use VPNs. The RNG is gone, yeah. You can test it yourself. Like, I get it, whatever, 61,274 every time, or whatever my score is. Just test it out. All right, it works. All right, let's do some Matrix. Hopefully it doesn't take me 10 years, but it often does. All right, son, are you there? Guys, I have to film something quickly. Honestly, if you can just humor me, I have to film something for Raid very, very quickly for my editor. So please do me a favor and humor me. This will be less than 1 minute of your time, I promise. Have any Raid backgrounds saved? Do. And I made it Lamar Jackson. That sounds like me. Look at this. I literally have this in as Raid background, and it's Lamar Jackson. I just keep it. I do love it. I'll just do it. All right, Tess. This is what happens when I do the afternoon and I have to do real work stuff. Look, it's just Lamar Jackson. All right. What's up, Chatty? What's behind? Is that like... Who cares? Test. Also, guys, and I just wanted to put this at the end for those that are real ones and make it to the end of the video. I do have really big news for the account. I've been talking a lot with Polarium and people at Raid, and I'm interested in streaming a lot more, and they're really into the idea as well. So I'm going to launch new streams on the Fastidious account. That's right. That is Larry's Kraken account doing a live arena. And I promise you, we will do at least one stream every single week. To kick it off before the end of the month, I'm going to do 4 more streams just so we really get that up and running. I really think it's going to be a ton of fun. This account is beyond broken, but it's still young. It's not even at 1 year old yet. It's amazing. It should be really good content. So I hope to see you there. Those streams will be live here on YouTube. Those streams will be live here on YouTube. They'll just be YouTube live streams. So hopefully you catch them live. Otherwise, they will always be posted right after the live stream ends as a VOD on my channel. So thank you guys. I'm just going to put this at the end of this video. I appreciate it. Huge thank you to Larry as always, and I hope to see you there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, Lamar. All right, let's do some Matrix, huh? Also, guys, if you're ever, people ask me, not that much, but I'd say a couple people a month ask me for advice on making YouTube content. Just film every day. Like, and if you can't film every day, film every other day. And if you can't film every other day, film twice a week. And if you can't do twice a week, do once a week. Be consistent. And if you do it over and over, you're going to find your style and what works for you. Like what I just filmed might not like seem hard, and it definitely wasn't like cool, but I knocked that out in 1 minute, 20 seconds. If it was 2 years ago, that would have taken me probably 5 minutes, you know, and I just have my way and I stop and start and I have a vision in my head, and it all gets clearer and clearer the more and more you do it. So if you want to do it, just do it. That's the biggest tip. I know it sounds annoying, because you want there to be some secret, but the secret is just try over and over, and naturally you're going to get better. I mean, I don't know if Chatty's still in the chat, but there you go. How much damage did Valise do? Like all of it. Very quickly. I'm finishing this thumbnail if you guys want to give any input. I don't know if I finished that thought, but I was saying if Chatty's in the chat, like I'm sure he will attest to this as someone who's a little bit newer. You just get better every day, whether you want to or not. Some big bazoongas. Numera doesn't have the greatest bazoongas. It's something I've had to deal with because she goes on a lot of my thumbnails. I do wish the bazoongas bazoonged harder. They're a little covered up by those leaves. Should I ask the devs, could you give Numera gargantuan tatas, please? Is that so much to ask? No idea what just happened. I could do like a little text overlay. Imagine the bazoongas were larger. Same thing with thumbnails, by the way. Like, I do still consistently spend 30 minutes to an hour on certain thumbnails, but like thumbnails like this, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, I still think it will end up being pretty good. Just want big text, clear images, get your visual style figured out. Try not to use too much AI. That's getting, I think that's something people subconsciously are clocking as like obvious and not good now. Maybe I'm just in my head about that, I don't know. I always do stuff like that, like cut out extra if it's going to mess up my text. This isn't done though, because we've got to do this. Actually do the whole thing. Okay. Always zoom out when you're done with the thumbnail too. I know no one's asking questions, but just because this is like how it's going to look on someone's phone, right? That's what matters. So it doesn't really matter if it looks all good blown up. So now I can see like this needs to be doubled, so the things are really good. Move Numera a little bit, I can see. Now I feel like it's good enough. And we're done. All right, thank you very much, Cholu. Designing my, I don't know if about Gacha. I would love to design my own game, yeah. I would only be able to design a game if someone reached out to me, because I don't know how to do 98% of it. I would be able to do community stuff. I'd be able to give a lot of good ideas, I hope, but I wouldn't be able to do any technical stuff. But yeah, like for example, with my website, I actually didn't plan to make a website, certainly not as early on as I did. It's just this guy, Luke, reached out with the full prototype and he's like, I would like to make a website, but I need help. You know, it needs a brand. It needs like someone behind it. The money I think I could handle. I mean, I've been saving tons of money and I think I can do community stuff. So I'm sure I could set up fundraisers, right? But no, it's the talent, field talent. I don't know if I think only one time ever. I think I did Morgan. I did like an AI prompt to give her bigger bazungas. That's the only time I ever did that, actually. I don't have a good way to do that, unfortunately. And usually a lot of the AIs don't let you do sexual stuff, so. All right. Son, what's your current high score? I'm gonna post that in 1 second, guys. Thank you for your patience. Let's see what Sun said. Top score is 80K, so the goal is definitely 100K. That would be a pretty big milestone. It's hard to imagine we could get, I mean, the heroes are actually brilliant. It's hard to imagine we could get over 130 with the gear unless something's changed a ton. Level 82 account, I mean, he's doing amazing because the account's still young. But it's very, very hard to imagine we could put 130K together. But we will do our darndest. Yeah, if we could get 100K, that would be great. That would be really good news. What do you guys say? Any predictions in the chat just looking at this without seeing the gear but knowing the account level? Give me some predictions. I'm about to post the new Mara guide, guys. Thank you for your patience. If you guys could please, you can watch it now or at least run it in the background, at least like it, at least share with your mommy. Comment would be awesome. Here you go. Just got to post on my Discord and we're good to go.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
Been the longest day. Thank you guys for liking it. Please make sure to like that video. I really, really appreciate it. All right, we're good to go. It is live everywhere. Let's see, have you guys actually liked it? 6 likes, come on! All right. Do me a favor, come on, hit that up. Okay. 100K, here we come, I believe. I believe. Boom, boom. All right. Just team. Let's just double check this is exactly what we want to bring. We got this kind of core unit here. Magda's going to be ridiculous. Felice and Ezreath, ridiculous. Ezreath will be our tank. We have a Beatrix to bring. I think we shall. Definitely don't care about Valkyra. She's not built, though. Probably worth it. We'll check everyone else. But Beatrix deals a ton of damage. He's going to be like our 2nd or 3rd DPS. Just enough. That's lucky. circle back to that. We've got Valara. Everything else looks really good to me here. Valara's A2. That's pretty cool. A3 Ingrid. All right. I think we should gear Magda first. Magda is not skilled. Well, geez. I gotta check everyone's skill right now, actually. I mean, she's probably the most important. Ezra's skill. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the priority here, this team, so we're gonna get more out of this team. That's a good point, Horleons. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you comment on the video right when it comes out, that's a really good way to help other people see the video and find the video. I appreciate that. We have got screwed here. Alright, it's 90, so she's 99 with the cultist bonus. That is enough. Ooh, artifacts are looking at yikes. We have no, oh my god. I mean, you should probably just like wait, right? You mean pull for her? I don't know, dude. I don't think it's urgent on your account. If you farm more, you're already gonna get 60k. All gonna go to the basic. Yep. A little slow, but I think it's fine. Can I get away with this little HP? I feel like you can if you time him out right. I feel like we can ignore it. Am I close to West Jordan? Yeah, I was in West Jordan today. I live in Salt Lake. What, do you see me in West Jordan? Great first roll. St. George? St. George is a good amount south of us. It's like 4 or 5 hours south of us, depending on how you drive. For Adrian? No, definitely Soulbound Arcana. I mean, if you're not straight tanking with him, I mean, if the HP's high enough, just definitely run full DPS and he'll survive the whole battle. All right, this is Crit Cat with the Cultist bonus. I'm pretty proud of that build. You should save that one, son. Let's do Valara now. Hey, I'm streaming. Hold on one sec. I need the... Do you take the time down? I gotta pause for 1 second. My girlfriend just got home and she's about to leave, so I have to say bye. Text me the time. All right. Hope you guys are still there. Looks like most of you are. Okay, Valara. Be surprised. Sometimes I go do something and then everyone left. Bro, how's that even possible? You don't have her exclusive, dude? Man, if I didn't have Valara's exclusive, I'd be farming for it every... Crazy rolls though, 1,015, holy moly. I think I'm actually gonna stop building here. We'll come back to this. I wanna do this now. Oh, Adrian. So we need a tank. A0 hearts doesn't really... You could probably make hearts work. You guys have any other tank ideas besides hearts? I think probably we should do like this. Do you think they've actually ever tested Ageless Wrath? Do you think they know how Ageless Wrath works? Could maybe do Wukong. I don't know if that's going to be more useful because then we have to get rid of someone else because we still need to bring... Then we'd bring Elder and we have to get rid of like Lycan, right? Yeah, that's true. Actually, we could do Rivenal. Yeah, we could do Rivenal's Lord and then Wukong. That's a great idea. I'm stupid. Okay, let's do that. See, guys, this piece looks so good, but without attack bonus, this piece is basically unusable, right? So, like, once you get transmutates, assuming you haven't done anything, let's see. Yeah, once you get transmutates, get that defense into attack bonus, but until you do that, once that happens, then this piece is awesome. Amazing. Otherwise, this piece sucks, unfortunately. Not sucks, obviously, but not gonna... I mean, maybe we'll use on one of the lesser guys, but not on a top unit here. What's up, Matthias? I have Wicked Vengeance for my Adrian. Works really well. I think we have to recast this. We got 10 shots. Do it in 5. Do it in 5. First try? I'll take it. It's fine. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Seahawks, baby. I've been on the Seahawks last week to win the Super Bowl. $250. I think something would have to change, like a new hero or a new strategy or a new way to improve the gear even more. Or maybe people just get even more of those like super dark falls. But someone's gonna get 200 this week. Actually, see, has anyone done it yet? Someone's gonna get 200 this week. I believe in that. Ezra's BP is so crazy now. I think we should build Beatrix, then Lycan. No, Lycan, then Beatrix. I forgot that Beatrix isn't skilled. A1 Lycan? Holy moly. This doesn't really matter. This content. The A3 is, I guess, what we would want. Maybe with him we could get away with this piece. Actually, no, this should be used. Oh, it's only upon death, so this effect doesn't even matter. It's worth it. I mean, the rolls are good enough, probably. Let's get the biggest. Oh. We're definitely gonna get 100K. A little bit of me's. I don't want to say it out loud, but I'm starting to think about, like, what if we got even better? These are gonna go on Rivenhold, not on Lycan. Oh, that's not worth it. Excuse me. Lycan can take this. Stripped. This thing scales really well. Gift stuff I can sell. Nothing left. I'm cooked. Whatever. 340 on the first try. Holy moly. Gearing for this takes me so long, it's insane. Let's go do a little bit of this. Nothing. Oh, shoot. That's crit capped with the bonus. Does anyone else find gearing for this like so clunky? Like I hate it. Whoa, you got a variant breastplate? I don't know if I've ever seen a variant breastplate. I know you can somehow get non-variants when it comes to weapons and bangles, but like I rarely see them, and I don't think I've seen 10 great sets. You have to have 20 great sets. And just the jumping between the two modes is so awful. Wow. I'm assuming we don't have Hell's Lament. I guess I should check. It's not worth it. Wait, what if I ditch this, actually? We got nothing. I think unpolished soulstones for sure. Maybe it'll come up in like that awakening shop once in a while, but crazy gem to put on this piece. Oh boy. Pickings are getting very, very, very slim. hate doing this. %. Still have to gear Estrid. Oh my god. The 86.5. Dude, that 12%, I didn't even notice that. That's insane. Listen. What a sick roll. I think I'm just YOLOing these. I don't want to overdo it. This one we can do it. Oh, happy with that. Don't call yourself a noob. Yes, Matrix definitely can reveal your account's not where you're at. Or sometimes you're pleasantly surprised. Done. Okay. God damn, this is like so much time. Whoa. You don't have any. This is your only set. Sclubby. Oh, I have it on exclusive. So stupid. Winner. Quick reminder, guys, if you want to help me out, help out the channel. If you haven't watched my video yet that I just posted, please consider watching it. They suppress videos if you're live when you post them. That's a thing. So consider liking it, commenting. If you already watched it, you can run it again in the background. I would appreciate it a lot. Oh, bro. Oh, you know what we could do? You don't, I'm assuming you don't mind, son. Can I use your quick clear tickets? Because I can I do this? Thank you, Manessas. Son, can I do that? Alright, first time I'm using the new quick clear thing. It's 20 attempts left, but we have 40 of these bad boys. So you can only do 20 quick clears at a time. That's interesting. Oh, congrats on getting back from overseas. 2026 beginner's guide? I don't know about that. I don't like beginner's ed content. I mean, if someone wanted to work on it with me, but that's really hard to map out. There's so many little pieces in the game. I always find those videos, doesn't matter how well done they are, how hard the people try. Like in any game I've played, I always find them to be like so incomplete. And then I don't want to make a beginner's guide that's 2 hours long. Watcher Realms asked me to make one, but I'm like, if you're not gonna like, I'm like, you're gonna have to hire me to do that. They worked on Arena. Oh, that'd be the best thing ever. All that, by the way, and we got 12 summons here. Okay. All right, done. Done. Oh, I'm tempted to do an evolution on this. Do attack speed on both. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Not worth it. Nora Boreas and Erlong Shen is crazy. Yeah, guys, I know artifact material raid farming sucks, but you have to. At some point, you So it's just Narissa left here, right? No idea. I mean, I'm sure they'll do a limited banner for Valentine's Day. I think it's going to be the painter and the paintress girl, but that's just because that's the vibe they give me. I'm going to do Rivenhold first. Oh no! I remember to put that on the This piece is so good. All right. We're almost done. Done. So it's just Tallulah, Leia, and Sun Wukong. Can someone let me know in the chat, please? Sun Wukong with the clones tanking. Does he need any HP or it's fine? Anybody in the chat, please? I don't know where we were. This is like one giant mix I have. I think I have to run him in Infernal Roar because I'm like out of Open Arcana and Cataclysm. I could check the Cataclysm. Maybe I could make it work. I can make it work. I take that completely back. He's gonna not do much damage for it. No watch guard, anything? Yeah, that's what I think too. Okay. Before I forget, let's do this. No exclusive. It's a Bengal, right? Got the exclusive there. I think it's just Leia now. Who I feel like I can quick equip, right? Did I gear Iris? No, that's the other team. Oh my god! Did I forget Iris? I need Iris on this team, now that I'm thinking about it. Did I gear her? Honestly, this looks fine, right? It's actually quite good. She just needs to be there. Tell me it's skilled, thank you. All right, Shall we begin? Chat? How long have I been gearing? Does someone want to rewind and tell me how long? God dang. I need a cigarette. That's why this is more expensive than the other bosses. Okay. Let me take a moment to gather myself. We also got to remember who has Invig, who has Wings of Grace, blah, 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 blah. Which is always annoying. Okay. You guys can totally backseat on placements and stuff too if you want. Who has Invig? So it's Eloant. So this is definitely Wings. He's not skilled, bro. Oh. Shit, buddy. What are you doing? He's like one of the best characters on your entire freaking account. I didn't even check him because I was like, he's skilled. Oh, all right, Wings. All right, so Eloant, no, so it's just. So Narissa's in Wings. It's Narissa, Beelzebub, and Ribbonald. Wow, that's a curveball. Oh, Moralset's a good idea. I like that idea. Well, that idea is done. There's not a single bangle. All right, moment of truth. Was Carnelian in Wings? Now I don't even remember her. I don't think she is. This. So that's Wings. This. I go in the middle. No, I like doing this first because this is more important. This map needs to be able to be zoomed out so much more. Look as I click around how effed up this whole thing is. Like this, what is this? Does this make people nauseous watching? I'm looking mostly down here. All right, not bad for the first round. I would love to put up at least 70K. That'd be very productive, I think. His score last week was 80K, so we could put up 70K on Bulwark. I'd say 60K or more is a win. We want to put up 70K if we can. Oh, this is still on auto? Frick. Sorry. Kind of got away with it. Oh no. I accidentally just switched him back to purple. I think we'll get away with that too. I early trigger Magda because her timing just doesn't line up with everyone else. But everything else we should get dialed in after this one. How did he die? How did he die? Someone tell me how he died. How did he die? Someone wiser than me. How the heck did that guy die? How'd that guy die? How'd he not have the orb? Like how? I timed that perfect. Didn't I? Sorry, I'm just trying to focus a lot. He took a heal right before the ult. Dang. All right, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Maybe I need to give him more HP so he's under half more. The heals won't be worth this one. I don't get. Like, I saw visually when it went. That's an option. Let's take that from Lycan and let's try to recast that other one. Come on, baby, please. Do 2 more. Yes. This is evil. That's evil. That is evil. 2 more from here. Last one. How did they tease us with an initial gold roll just for mid as hell? These crits are gonna be all messed up now because this piece blows. I don't believe it. I think I can just time it better. If anyone has an idea, I think this is. Watch, Carnelian's not gonna be maxed. Of course that's gonna be it. No, I mean it's a young account, so he can't have everyone skilled up. But yeah, I just I should have checked. I did. There's certain things I like. I make this mistake once in a while where I just like assume stuff. All right, let's do this side first. And then hopefully by the time we're ready, we'll have 2 new skill ups and we get lucky. She's only 1 level away on the skill ups. Yeah, I can't stream that long because... Oh, does anyone here have Wings of Grace? Basically, she needs 1 more skill up to land on her ultimate. That brings the threshold for her to trigger the dot, which is the death save, from 40% to 50%, which I think has to be the difference because I'm visually seeing that it's clearly hitting. That's Wings. Invig. Wait, was this A3? A2. Ooh, so close. That's crazy. Damage is like okay. Oh shoot, this remained on. Neza is not doing. I mean, we're making it a little farther than I feared. I feared it could end at like 20K, so I think 30K will be good for it. I hope we can put up something like 40, but I don't know. And then if we got 50, then we... Oh, frick, I didn't mean it too early. If we did 50, we could maybe have a shot at the 130. Wukong's not doing nothing. I don't know why Mina's not doing more damage. This Mina build was good. We couldn't get the Hell's Lament on her, but this is a good Mina build. Yeah, this Wukong thing is quite the little cheat code, huh? Come on, get enough kills. Go, go, go. Oh, barely. $40 might be in play here. Rivenhold has 350 damage. How is it even possible to have 350 damage? First off, there's no one he can hit. But like, what does that even mean? $40K. Not bad. Definitely gonna lock that in. I think that was pretty clean too. 42K. I mean, it gives us a chance. We would have to put up 88K, right? But it's a big improvement. Lock that in. Hopefully the Malric in the background has been going well. Azar really pulled ahead. I'm surprised Ardia and Mina both did as poorly as they did. I wonder if there's some timing I'm not thinking about. I mean, Ardia's on auto ult, right? So that's an annoying thing, but maybe Ardia's wasn't lining up perfectly with the right windows. Well, only 2 of these are going to be a success. That blows. I'm just going to fill up my water while this finishes. All right, three out of 5. That's not bad. Come on, we need 4 frags for at least a chance. 2, 2, 4. There we go. Any standalone stuff? No. Bummer. About. I mean, if you're down, I could buy that, son. I don't know if he wants me to buy that. And I mean, we got a 1 in 4 chance right now, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna have to change this whole Ezra. I have to craft it. Are you there, son? Are you still watching? And it remains a 1 in 4 too, because we didn't hit. The other thing that could happen is if we hit the basic, then it would go to 1 in 3. They said we can get that. All right, another 1 in 4, unfortunately. 2 1 in 4s, though. The whole thing together, like a 50-50. Come on, please. All right, welp. That blows. Anywhere else I'm not thinking of? Maybe he has some achievements? He has a lot of W gold, right? Oh, that's coins, excuse me. He's not. Never mind. Okay. Well. Oh no, and I saved it, so now Ezra's locked. Anyone have an idea how I can make it work? War of Fates rewards? Did max this out. Impressive. Maybe I can just time it better. Maybe if I'm slightly earlier, maybe I'm a little late. Now I can't. I hate that feature. His Carnelian isn't skilled, so the threshold's 40%, not 50%. Cleanse at the first strike. That's a good idea. All right, let's try it. I like that idea. I was like, did my camera go away? And then I just realized I'm here. I'm Zerbis. I think I can probably do it a little earlier. Like, there's a window there. He's under 40. I do think I should be able to time this a little better. His health didn't even drop there, did it? I love how you can't see the dot at all. Just face her straight so she only has Ezrith. Let's see if this works, but then yeah, you're probably right. That's probably a good idea. No shot that worked. That was clearly under when that triggered. That was so clearly under. I don't know. I don't think that worked. Unless she put on with the basics, I think it's over. I'm toast. I don't know what to do. Maybe I shouldn't have Elwyn healing him. But she's not actually. Maybe we don't have Narissa healing him? How could I do that? I do Narissa like this? Is that crazy? And then we could do Belize here. Is that crazy, guys? Anyone there? I'm just gonna try it. Unless I built her like a snail, buddy. First off, I just faced her right the last attempt, like you said, and it failed. She's also handling. She has one other person in her range. You can't put any person in range. Built her like a snail. Come on, don't be a dick. $626 fast enough. Alright, all shards, all shards. Oh my god, that's enough for another one. Once you lock a fight, it's over, dude. I can't change anything. I can't change heroes or gear or anything. Will the skill up take effect? Oh my god. You're probably right, it probably won't. We might just have to do our best and then we'll do it again next week. Which also gives him time to, you know, get a couple other skill ups done too, but that would not be ideal. Wow. Holy crap. Actually, we got extra bounces. Yeah, this is the other thing. She's missing all the extra bounces, so that's what Xenoon's missing, where he's saying we could be a snail. No, it's just she's not even skilled at all, right? I don't know. We'll see if that helps. We're pretty cooked here, I think. I'm gonna try the thing I just was thinking of. No one else has bright ideas. Oh, now he's like not even staying healed up. Oh, I never switched Ezra, did I? Oh my god, oh my god. You dare? He doesn't. What happens there? He like doesn't take damage. What is that? Why? I didn't know it with Eloin. Narissa's not in range. He like resisted any damage there. Now he's gonna die. I don't know what that is. Oh, all right. Maybe it was just a visual glitch. Did we fit that in? I don't know. He gets like a huge heal right after. Who's that from? Is that the Soul Essence heal? There's no one directly healing him. All right, it's working though. Now this is working. The no Narissa strategy. Oh no, I did nurse in the wrong spot. That's what happened. What was I thinking? Why is what? She wasn't there before. Oh, Beelzebub, that's it. Duh. And I had her here before. I think the second decay we do the Eloin. That's working. Maybe it was as simple as that. I think maybe we salvaged it. We only need 40. Oh no, actually we only needed 30 to get the 70k. Now we want 60. That's the goal. I'll save the Narissa cleanses for late. But she can't come back around fast enough. Girl is slowing down. I guess we're deep enough. Yeah, we can use an arrest. Elwin died? How did Elwin die? Elwin just died. I mean, I didn't put too much HP on her, but yeah. Bro, what? I can use her wood elf on her then. You remember which strike it was? Was it like the first decay overflow, the second one? Would anyone mind rewinding and checking that? Kind of blew it with Magda there. Damage really big though. That was our best damage round. I think we got it there. This boy's already dead. Why? Why? Thank you, Hawkus. Why? Oh, did I not flip him? Oh, I thought I flipped him. Yeah, I know that. I just thought I flipped him. Yeah, my bad. Too many things going wrong that I have to keep track of. I think that for sure got on. The second one, okay. I don't know about that one. Okay, good. All right, we for sure got that. Okay, good. Ellen's getting shellacked. He does not have enough HP. Right, we got that all worked out over there at least. Yeah, we went over the charge thing, Ralph. I thought he had charges. Forgot to switch it. This is where Elwin died. All right, hold on. Come on. Please give me that damage. This is gonna be the sad thing. After all this, I still don't even think we have enough damage. I mean, how is this happening? Now Elwin's dead. Yeah, the lack of skill ups on some of these guys. And there's no skill ups on Beelzebub too, so I just think, yeah, we're gonna enjoy our 85k, and then next week we can do one revisit here. He saves the gear. Missing skill ups on Beelzebub are killing us. Carnelian's killing us. The no skill ups on Beatrix is killing us. Beatrix should be right there with Valar. Beatrix should be above Valar and Ingrid. Beelzebub's dead. Elvin's just instantly dead already. All right. Did we just get it? We just got it. All right. I'm glad. Wow. All right. Well, thank you guys. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm going to end the stream there. I appreciate it. Have a great night or a good morning wherever you live, and cheers.